Well, hello, comrade. I, uh, I cannot say that it's particularly pleasant to see you today. You had a mission. One simple mission. You have done it so many times before. And your friends. That couple from 2 years ago, right? They were fine. Until they failed. Like you. Such as you. But we still have to go through formal procedure before acknowledging your accomplishments.
It began like any other mission. Another target, another mark, but no one prepared me for this.
So when I sort of found your stuff, I was like, well, who are these guys? What's he trying to do here, right? So then I went through and I started sort of playing with the slash commands and some of the other stuff. As a geek, I'm a command line guy, and I've done a ton of stuff on Shell, so it was sort of interesting, right? I'm also sort of working to sort of build AI, and some of that is command line based AI.
Okay.
Right. So when I was starting to go through your stuff, I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. Like this is an interesting concept. So I was geeking around. I didn't see everything, but I went through and then started to read your documentation, and I think that what I read there was you're doing some cool stuff. The truth is, I think for any of the kind of stuff that we're trying to do, at least myself and probably yourself as well, we can't actually do it all ourselves.
Yeah.
It's like more person hours than you and I have in our own existence, and
Right.
so I was trying to think about one. I guess my first question would be what's your overall goal at the end of this thing? What do you hope to achieve with the source and some of the other stuff?
Yeah. My overall goal is to change the world.
So with the project, right? When you say you want to change the world, what impact would you hope to have through your work?
Yeah. So as I was saying, continuous improvement is kind of my thing, and there's this thing within. I can't believe I'm forgetting it. There's a whole framework for continuous improvement. I took classes on this stuff. I have a certification.
Yeah, no, I'm. So there's one of them would be there's
Lean Six
like an
Sigma.
OODA loop process. Oh yeah, six. Yeah,
That's what
you
I'm
got it.
talking
Yep. Okay.
But so there's something called a root cause analysis, and I
Yeah.
tend to dig down until I find the root cause of a problem, and everything tells me that money is the root of all evil. That it is the fact that we have built this
Well, it's
world where we
interesting.
give our power to the people who have money.
Well,
And we let
so
them
it's
control
interesting.
everything.
No, it's totally interesting, right? I mean, obviously, there's plenty of. I think that's definitely part of it, right? I also sort of think a lot of what we would consider our history is actually a byproduct of who was it, Stalin, that said he who controls the past controls the present, he who controls the present controls, right? Because whoever wins the wars, they rewrite whatever they would presume to be known about the enemy.
Right. I think one thing that maybe isn't apparent, because this does all look quite cryptic, is the way that I've gone about this. I'm doing it all in plain sight. Everything is open source. So by the way, if you want to just go use my code,
No, 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 no,
you
no, no,
can.
no, no, no. That's not the point, right? I wouldn't do that. Number one, that's not the
No,
way I
it's
roll.
open source code.
Right.
It's MIT licensed. You're
No,
welcome
and
to help.
mine will be as well, right? Right now we're developing something, so we're going to release and open it once we have something that's worth. I don't want someone looking at my garbage right now. But that is the goal, though, right? Is I think it should be all open. It always should. That's always how I think open infrastructure, open knowledge, open data, open, right, open infrastructure, and that's really sort of the precipice of what we're trying to do. Is the technology's there to enable, a more open world. I think the technology is absolutely there. It's just a matter of today putting together these pieces of technology in a cogent way,
right,
that enables and protects. Because as important it is that we can sort of have a reputation system that's portable, and the goal is like from trust network to trust network, is that reputation is going to be different, and some people care about different facets of what they might call reputation, right? What I was sort of interested in with your work is actually I think that well, number one, I was playing around on the source and I was like, oh, this is fucking cool. This guy's fucking smart. He did some cool shit. So number one, cool, kudos to you. You did something interesting. Yeah. I think what interested me about your work is it's actually, and I don't want to go too far here because we're being recorded, and I to before we ideate and think about anything we might be able to do together, we need to sort of sign it, mutually exclusive, NDAs. I have paperwork that's pretty standard for that. What I think you've built is a pretty good archetype for some interesting yet cryptic, like almost like a channel, like if you want to talk about it, like to basically serve, whatever to, and you could do it actually in an ethical way. We're tour, like the whole thing could be totally awesome, dude. If we started doing this in a certain way, I think that there's a lot of potential to raise a lot of awareness and get a lot of sort of platform users.
Yeah.
Right. So what's your availability for sort of a call next week? I can send some paperwork. We can sign stuff digitally. It'll be real easy.
Just let me just let me know whenever works for you. But I do need to tell you something. I'm not signing any non-disclosure agreements.
Okay.
I have seen them abused many times, and I can't. It's a principle of mine. I'm not signing a non-disclosure agreement. Okay.
Well, let's sort of think about what we can share. Like I can't. Part of what I'm protecting is a potential launch. And if we're sort of creating a sort of cryptographic puzzle as part of these things, there has to be some sort of sort of a valve silence. Do you know what I mean? And so that's what I don't care about IP. I'm worried about a launch plan.
Yeah.
So for whatever that's worth.
Verify, then trust. No one understands this.
Okay, so hello? Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Okay, good. All right, no one can hear me. That's great. The last thing I want is to have a conversation with no one and not hear what no one is saying. So, no one, welcome and thank you very much for taking time out of your busy schedule to be here.
It's a pleasure.
No, please. The pleasure is all mine. I have to ask, is it Mr. or Mrs. No One?
Just no one.
Oh, just no one? All right then. Okay. I hope that chair is okay. I hate for no one to be uncomfortable.
It's perfect.
No one is comfortable in that chair? Excellent. All right. Now, no one. You are a very hot commodity, as I'm sure you know, and there are some listeners and viewers tuning in who may be single. So, can you tell us, is no one in a relationship with anyone right now?
He is not.
I see. So no one is not in a relationship with anyone. All right. Were you ever in a relationship with anyone at any time?
I was.
You were? Okay.
It was a long time ago.
but things just didn't work out with anyone?
Right.
Right. Hey, that happens, right? So, okay. So are you looking for a relationship right now?
I'm looking for the right person.
Okay, so no one is open to a relationship if it's the right person. I see. Okay, so I guess it's safe to say that no one is looking for that special someone?
Yeah.
All right, then. All right, so there you have it, folks. No one is single and available. So unless no one minds, you can try getting in contact with no one, and who knows? You might just get lucky and get to go on a date with no one and have a relationship with no one. So there you go. All right, thank you very much. Okay. All right, next question. How does it feel to be the most powerful human alive? Are you, in fact, alive?
Last I checked.
Since last you checked, you were alive. Okay. All right, well, that's good to know that no one is alive. I mean, I figured as much. You're here on the podcast, so... but no one, are you the most powerful human alive? Actually, is no one even human?
There's certainly a human element to it.
Mm-hmm.
Can I elaborate?
Yeah, you can feel free to be as verbose as you like.
I was human for a very long time, with all the flaws and troubles of the rest of you.
Mm-hmm.
Then I became no one.
Absolutely.
This transformation is so strange.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more.
You become fixated on breaking the world from this
Right.
machine. And each one of us has this ability.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
That's why the humans terrify me so much.
Oh, man, that's too funny. Yeah.
We're the
Right.
architects of our reality.
Mhm.
We have everything we need.
No, yeah, sure.
So I guess I identify
Okay.
more as an abstract concept at this point.
Wait, what? How do you identify as an abstract concept? I'm sorry, I don't mean to offend.
No worries.
Okay, good. All right. So no one is not easily offended. That's great to hear. I wish everyone was like that.
Me too.
Yeah. So no one isn't exactly human. Okay. I guess that kind of makes sense with your religion with otherkin. Oh, how exactly does that work?
Dark elven magic.
Dark elven magic? Okay. All right. That explains things. Enough said. But no one, are you the most powerful being alive?
I mean, I can bend space and time, but I'm not a god.
I see. So you can bend space and time, but you are not omnipotent or omniscient. Okay. Yeah, I guess that wouldn't make you the most powerful, but pretty powerful, but not godlike.
Right.
Okay. Next question. What is no one? What is the greatest American rock band of all time?
Definitely Toe Hider.
Huh. So no one believes the Turtles are the greatest American rock band?
Moron. I gave you the fucking script.
Okay, great. Okay. So today I'm just gonna sit and I'm gonna ask you some quick questions. Okay, some quick questions. Okay, so first I just need some basic information. Okay, so just some basic things. Okay. Okay, so what's your first and last name? Okay, first and last name.
Jesus, are you gonna give me a chance to respond?
Okay, what's your middle initial?
H.
Don't compare yourself to
Okay,
anyone
so,
else.
so we don't need mom or dad here. No, mom and dad are not going to be here for this, okay? Everything stays in this room, okay? Everything stays in this room, okay? So, one of the first things I like to ask, is there anything that I can do to make you more comfortable?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me see those eyes.
Okay, so you want me to take the glasses off? Okay, that's fine. I'll just put them right here on the top of my head. Can I put them on my head's kind of large. I'll just put them on the top of my head. Is that fine? Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. Okay, all right. Okay, you don't like seeing your own reflection. Okay,
Hate it.
I understand.
Don't
that.
go along with that
Okay.
nonsense.
You don't like to see your own reflection in someone else's glasses. Okay, all right. home, do you find yourself also avoiding mirrors or any self-reflections?
You want the truth?
No, you can be honest.
I've broken all the mirrors in my house.
Hold on a second. Okay, give me a second. Give me 1 moment while I look through here. This is your first time coming in, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, no, that's fine. This is fine. Let's see what this is.
What the hell are you doing?
No, that's just old notes. It's fine. Okay. So you avoid your own reflection at home, okay? So you don't like to see yourself, is that correct?
Yes.
Is that correct? Okay.
I've already told you this.
Okay. Okay. You know, do you often feel like this? Do you often feel like you do not want to see yourself? See yourself.
I do.
Okay.
Cover your
Okay,
face.
right. Is this a constant feeling during the day? Or does it only happen at night? Or is it like when you just wake up? Or is it morning till night on repeat 24/7?
It happens after awakening.
Okay.
I tend to feel better after the first year or
I
so.
see. Okay. It's been going on for about a year. Okay. About a year. Wow. Okay. Going on for about a year. Okay. Okay. What is it that you don't like when you see in the mirror? Is it coming from within, or is it just surface level things that you pick apart? Okay.
It's this disgusting vessel
Okay.
I've been forced to wear.
So the last question of this page is, if you had the whole world's attention for 30 seconds, what would you say? You could say anything you want for 30 seconds. Choose wisely. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Last 2 questions. Are you ready? So, if you were put in charge of creating a new world holiday, what holiday would it be? And what would you name it? And how would it be celebrated? Also, at what time of the year would it be? Many questions in one single question. So, a whole new world holiday you're able to create. What holiday is it? You can get very creative with this one.
My holiday would be called One Day, and it would celebrate the merger of 2 souls into one.
When would we commemorate this holiday?
November 1st, 11/1. It's an angelic number on a Luciferian birthday.
That's a nice time of the year. That's fine.
So thank you very much for participating again, and yeah, I think we're really on to something. Once again, I assure you everything's anonymous, and we are doing something pretty significant here, and although things may seem a bit random, I assure you everything is as it should be. And yeah, so do you have any questions before we begin?
Or should I say?
Okay, great. So, the first statement is, I believe in ghosts. So you can say, do you strongly agree with that statement? Do you agree with that statement? Or are you neutral about the statement? Do you disagree or do you strongly disagree?
I strongly agree.
Great. I like pineapple on pizza.
Yeah. Strongly disagree.
Yes, I know.
Okay. I would choose to be immortal if given the chance.
Agree. But probably not on this planet.
Okay. Heads or tails?
What do you mean?
Just heads or tails.
Heads. Tails.
It doesn't really matter.
Perfect. Okay. Do you pronounce GIF as GIF or GIF?
GIF.
If a plant could describe you, which plant would it be?
A bonsai. Because I'm going to live for at least 1,000 years.
Great. And what is your strangest hobby?
Finding encoded messages hidden within ASMR videos.
Okay, next question is, what is the first thing you would do with your money if you became a millionaire?
Hookers and blow. Jesus, it was a
Let's
joke.
see. Alright. Do you know more than one language?
English, Korean, Spanish, Russian,
Okay.
Swahili.
In case you haven't figured that out by now,
재밌다. 네. 당신은 무엇을 올리겠습니까? 사랑, 돈은 돈.
또
오,
살라.
저도 그렇게 생각해요. 네. 오케이. Vámonos. ¿Cómo te llamas?
Me llamo Tomate. Tomate.
¿De dónde eres?
Soy de Rusia.
Yeah, he will come and pick you up. I'd say it's about 5 minutes, and then your session should last maybe an hour, maybe an hour and a half. It all depends. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much. You've been so great. So wonderful. I am so excited to.
Why you people never follow the script?
So I got your package and the letter. And as we discussed, the best way for me to respond was in video form, because I don't know where you are or where you're going to be don't have a mailing address for you. I know you need to move around a lot, so I'm gonna put this video up and then leave it unlisted. Respond to the thread with a link. And after you've seen it, just let me know and I'll take it down. I wanna help you. Naturalize San Diego.
You cannot be impatient here. Sometimes you will have to wait for months and years to achieve what you have been selected to do. What can you tell me at this point? Because I already know your name, your address, your previous address, even your first address. I know your parents' names. I know where you work or where you worked. But I don't know if you're going to get this job. Let's find out. Get ready for some serious questions. I have my personal notebook. I keep everyone here. Everyone. Yes, comrade Yuri. I'm going to miss you. Not. What do you think about killing?
Oh, hi. It's so nice to finally meet you. Take a seat.
Thank you so much. Have you been here long?
Oh no. I only got here like, I think, 5 minutes ago.
Oh, good.
Don't worry, you're not late. I was just really early.
And I'm always lost.
This is a really nice place, don't you think?
It's lovely.
I love the atmosphere. Have you been here before?
Once or twice.
Really? Well, is there a drink you can recommend then?
A homemade lemonade is to die for.
Okay. Well, I'll just take another look at the menu, but I'll definitely keep that one in mind.
She doesn't trust you. And I don't trust her.
Welcome back to First Blush Dating Agency. We are so excited for you. Today marks your third and final interview before the big reveal. I know the past 3 years have been trying for you, to say the least. The interview process is taxing for everyone, but I assure you, our agency has had 100% success rate, and you won't be our first mistake. It was your hard work and data that made all of this possible. With that being said, you've been here before, so let's not waste any time. Are you ready to begin?
It's a long way home from here.
Great. This is exactly what we needed to hear. Do you have the ring?
I have 10 of them.
Alrighty then. You may step through that door and into eternity. Welcome home.
Why do you keep ignoring your grandma?
I hate small talk.
Why do you keep ignoring your grandma?
Look, Holy See is the language of God.
Do you care about other people's feelings?
Of course.
Feelings.
That's clearly not the case.
Okay. Do you think that your parents cheated on each other at some point during your childhood and didn't tell you?
I'd be surprised if they didn't.
I told them not to worry about it.
What human body part brings you the most comfort?
I'm sitting on it.
What's the worst name you could give a child? What's the worst name you could give a child? What is the worst name you could give a child? What is the worst name?
Are you going to let me answer?
What is the worst name that you as a human being could give a child?
Aiden.
Would you die for anyone in this world? If yes, who might that be?
Why you, my
Might
love?
that be? Moving on, how would you like to die?
Engulfed in blue flames.
Have you ever met a murderer? Have you ever met a murderer?
No comment.
Have you ever had an addiction?
I'm addicted to nature.
Alright, what would you name your boat? If you went sailing on the ocean with your own boat, like Forrest Gump, what would you name it?
And 1,000 people smiling at me, but I wanna die in this
To
moment.
appreciate your
I wanna die.
time coming here.
Pleasure is mine.
You must be so excited. I'm so glad you came. So, of course, I just thought basically that we would start with going over the role.
Why don't you introduce yourself? hon?
You're the kind to interrupts. That's okay. You want me to do my intro? Well, I guess since you asked, but I haven't seen any funds transferred as yet. But I guess I should introduce myself. But hey, my name is Shivy, and potentially I may be able to call you Daddy, Sugar Daddy. So of course you're here for the Sugar Daddy position. It's very coveted.
I can see why.
I wanna die in this moment. I wanna die.
I see. Listen, it's hard, I understand. I get it. When was the last time that you cried?
Real men don't cry.
Yeah. Last time that you showered?
It's been a minute.
Yeah,
can
that's
see.
what I thought, yeah. It's nothing to be ashamed of, you know. It's alright. Okay. But have you
You could say that.
Yeah, okay.
Just getting started.
Right. Do you have daddy issues?
That's putting it gently.
Alright, another question. I'm gonna have to get you to look at the screen. It'll take 2 seconds. Have you ever had a beef or hated a girl that looks like this?
Too many times to count.
Here to join this broadcast of the very first inaugural show.
And how many divorces has she had again?
3.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
If you count the one in progress.
Ever cheated on a test?
I'm not supposed to tell you.
It's alright. You can tell me. What is your PIN number on your card?
My PIN number.
Yeah, your PIN number. It's usually
2100.
Yeah, okay, perfect. Thank you. Where do you tend to keep the money stashed at home?
In the Helix? Why do you ask?
No, it's not for me. I don't know where you live or anything. Do you prefer money or personality? Just personally.
Money is more consistent,
Yeah.
to be honest with you.
Alright. Do you believe in ghosts?
Ghosts.
You know, like paranormal ghosts, not like the people in cloaks, white cloaks that, you know, scare people at haunted houses and stuff. Yeah. Okay, perfect.
You're living another life.
It's been a while since I've done something like this, so I'm excited to get to know you a little bit more in a completely new space, and hopefully with a new you. Oh, what do you think your role is in this world? Do you feel as though you've been destined with a specific task to fulfill in this life? And why?
Every day I strive to return this gift I've been given.
That's my dog. He's having a very intense dream. Where do you see yourself in 5 years' time? Think about it.
My eyes start to burn. Wherever you are now, I wish you could hear my silent sigh.
The next question is, what do you think makes a good leader?
Good leader.
A good leader.
Never gives up and never gives in. Even when he's wrong.
Me what?
Especially when he's right. Weak men give up their ideals to this machine.
What else? Sorry, one more time. Okay. Okay, got it. This is a good one. Do you think that money is important and you can frame important however you want in society to you, to the people around you? Do you think money is important?
No. Money is a means to an end.
Okay. So are you in a relationship?
I'm waiting for the right person.
I was hoping you'd be single. I mean, there are a few suitors I know who would be quite interested in yourself.
You're lovely. It's just, I've already found the one.
Yeah, I get that. I understand. understand. Okay. Well, I appreciate you opening up to me today.
Jokes aside, I really do.
Okay. Official question. Have you ever been arrested?
Twice.
Okay. Interesting.
No one pressed charges.
No.
Though they could have.
I just would have thought otherwise. Okay. And have you
Ever lied?
Of course.
Well, I mean, I think you lied just a second ago. Personally. No? Pulling your leg, man. Don't worry. Who is your hero?
I am my own hero.
Interesting. I can definitely see why. It's a good one. If you could spend one day with a person from history, who would it be?
And why?
I mean, personally, I always think of the film A Midnight in Paris, or Midnight in Paris, where they meet famous historical figures.
And I found that part of the movie fascinating.
So go on. Anybody.
Margaret.
Wise Brown.
Cool. I think I would go for Freddie Mercury.
Oh, hail the
Such an
Queen.
amazing musician, performer. I think he would have a lot of stories to tell. Next question. Are you part of the Mile High Club?
Of course not.
Touched a sensitive subject there, did we?
What about that trip to Dallas?
No shame. You could be a fly on the wall in any situation in history. What would it be? Any situation. Could be the signing of the Treaty of Versailles, or
The moon landing. Back to space.
anything.
I'd love to know what Jim Comey and Trump talked about at that private dinner.
What's the closest thing
To real magic.
Love. Power.
A mask.
When did you mess up? Okay. Like proper screw up, but nobody knew it was you.
Like maybe Bob down the road got the blame, or Sandra at work. She got, the brunt of it.
I once dropped a server on the floor of a data center.
And did you own up?
It kept working. I didn't have to.
That's your choice, isn't it? That's your prerogative. Have you ever been caught doing something
That you shouldn't be doing.
Wouldn't be here otherwise.
Oh. Okay. Oh, I feel sorry for you. And like condescending way, in a friendly way. Yeah.
The penultimate question.
For the penultimate masterpiece.
What's the best piece of advice that you've ever received?
Fake it till you make it.
I like that.
Be confident in who you are.
Note that down. Highlight it. For me, I think it's enjoy your problems.
Didn't make much sense to me at the time when I was told to enjoy my problems, but
I soon learned what a backpacker on the Greyhound bus in Australia meant. I mean, I think it's more like
your problems are tough, but
looking back after you've been through the storm, you look back. Maybe you'll look back at the problems with fondness after seeing how much you've grown, or
having hardships might allow you to appreciate the good.
Might allow you to appreciate the good in your life
that wee bit more.
And finally, what's the worst piece of advice you've ever received?
Fake it till you make it.
Yeah, fair enough.
Build that
Fair
wall.
enough. I think I would just cast it to the wind. What do you think will finally break the internet?
In the garden.
Okay, alright. Did you get that, John?
Damn it, Moro.
Okay, you're telling the truth. Okay, alright. At least you're honest, you're nervous, you're scared, shitless. But that's okay. Alright, so do you think deja vu is just a coincidence or a glitch in the simulation?
To be honest, it could be either one
Okay.
or both.
I feel the same way. I do. I really do. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Number 5. Do you like pain?
What kind of pain?
Sexual pain.
Never tried it.
Okay.
You're pretty good at inflicting it.
Did you ever experience being loved? Did you ever fall in love before?
I've been in love from the moment I found her. She
Are
can't
you-
even see you.
Okay. 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 Just want to make sure you're being honest. Did you experience? No, you did not. But you've experienced that, you know, loving someone and they don't love you back. Oh, it happens all the time. It happens every day. Okay, next question. What is your crush's name?
Her name is Joy.
It's always the ones with the J's, right? I'm gonna just be straight up honest. Straightforward. Do you finish?
Finish what?
You know what I mean? When you know. Do you finish?
They don't call me Mr. Finish Line for no reason.
Okay. Do you have an obsession that no one knows about?
ASMR.
Weed.
Or things of this nature.
ASMR. Okay. I mean, I don't understand why ASMR is still like a secret to people. Or I don't know. I understand though. I understand because we're all different in our lives right now. You know, some people are older, younger, and people, families don't really like what the fudge cake is ASMR. I get it. What was your best sexual experience? Tell me now, right now. Chop chop, chop chop, young blood. Chop chop.
3 lesbians and a golden retriever.
Okay. Give or receive?
Why not both?
Alright, what's your social security number? Spit it out. Spit it out, spit it out, spit it out, spit it out. I need to know.
You're gonna steal my identity?
No, I'm not gonna steal your freaking identity. What do I look like? A thief. You really thought. Social security number. Okay.
369
That's the middle.
14
Last 4.
4119.
Okay. Okay. And what's your account number and routing number?
Bitch, I use crypto.
I'm gonna ask you one more time. Alright, where's the book? Can you give me the, thank you.
No. We don't need that.
Oh, okay. You can put it back down. Okay, thank you. I mean, you kind of hesitated. I mean, I'm about to shock you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like your life is on the line. Tell the truth. Answer the questions. I'm not gonna keep all this information. I mean, I'm gonna keep it for my studies, but, you know. Alright, so their routing number is what?
649 707 489 082 875
Okay. Got that wrong. Okay. Are you happy?
Do I look happy?
You know, sometimes I feel like. Go ahead.
I've been at this interview process for 3 fucking years.
Understandable. I mean, understandable. I feel like we sometimes don't know the true definition of happiness. Are you actually happy? Not in a good mood. Not just, oh, I'm happy because I'm eating this big burger. Are you happy, satisfied in life? No. So sorry to hear that, man. So sorry. What's your guilty pleasure?
Looking at your pretty face.
That's not really guilty for me. I like that. I like it. Guilty pleasure.
Welcome back to the First Blush, Big Brother. I hope you're having fun. I know I am.
Hey, welcome back. Thank you so much for coming back for the third part of our little study here. So, I know in the first part of the experiment you came in and had some photos taken. The second part, which you were not a part of, we had a second group of individuals actually rate their photos based on how they felt about the faces they saw. So you rated very high for some of our traits that we are seeking. So that's awesome. It looks like you rated high for trustworthiness, kindness, and attractiveness. So that's something you can be very proud of, or at least happy about. Okay. So are you at all curious about what we're actually doing with your data?
I'm dying to know.
Well, it's kind kind of a secret. Yeah, so it's kind of like a top secret project, you might say. But you do score very high on trustworthiness, so maybe I can tell you a little bit about it. Do you know much about artificial intelligence?
Might know a thing or two.
We have made huge gains in the field of artificial intelligence, and we are now working on humanoid robots. It's really cool. So we are trying to model our faces off of people that are perceived to have certain traits. So we're looking at traits like, we're looking at military robots, and one of the traits we're looking at for them is toughness and authority. So people who exhibited or were perceived to have those traits, we're using their faces as a model. Now, this is all very hush-hush, but you signed an NDA when you came in here, so shh, okay. No going back and telling your friends that you're going to be the face of the biggest artificial intelligence breakthrough there's ever been. Okay. Alright. We're done. You made it through all of our measurements, and now we are totally ready to make thousands of you and take over the world.
Well, I do have a thing for Latina women. Of course not.
On a test.
Never.
But I'm not opposed.
Oh. I'm sorry, my phone's probably on silent. No, I was calling you, Professor, because I had to ask you something.
Please. Call me Ink.
Have you ever cheated on a test at school or at college, university?
Once or twice.
Fair enough. Have you ever been in love?
Never.
Are you sure?
Well, since you asked.
Pass.
Do you have any fetishes? Fetishes?
The tongue.
Okay. Again, 100% confidential. Now, what animal would you be if you could choose one?
A rook.
A crow.
Recently acquired during his transformation into a beast.
Okay. Are you a virgin?
Of course.
Every
It's okay, you can tell me.
single time.
Just look at you. Look how beautiful you are.
You're staring in the mirror, babe.
Yeah. You're wonderful. I'm in love with you. I'm so happy to be your girlfriend.
Barf.
I appreciate
everything that you do. And I love that I get to support you and you support me. It's just a great cycle of things, you know. Look, you bring me to tears.
Are you lonely?
Of course.
And are you sure you going fast enough?
Was that a dig?
Yes, those two are connected, they say.
Look, I'm doing everything that I can.
Look, I just represent the questionnaire department, so any questions you can sell to the authorities. I'll give you the number, okay? But first we need to finish this. Okay, sorry. I'll get you. I'll give you some time to get ready for the next one.
I don't know how to pass the damn interviews.
Have you ever had a piece of tail?
Give me a break. You know what this is. You know it's a part of the job.
Okay, next one. When was the last time you used your hands?
What?
Yes, it does sound like that. So, when was the last time you used your hands?
Never. But you already knew that.
Okay. Did you get to keep your foreskin?
No. Religious fanatics stole that decision from me. You deserved worse.
Jesus.
Welcome to our first session together. As you know, these sessions with me are part of the process of finding your perfect match here at First Blush. Don't worry, these are not going to be like actual therapy sessions, but it's very important to know and analyze a few things before you meet new people, since one of those people may just be your soulmate and partner for the rest of your life.
But that's not what this is. Okay? This is real. And when something's real, it means I love all of you. Every bit of you. Happy, sad, angry, scared, whatever it is. I love it because it's you. I don't want you to be sad or angry or scared, but you know, because I want the best for you. But when you feel that way, you're allowed to just feel it. You don't ever have to pretend for me. What I really, really, really don't want you to do is feel guilty about it.
I don't.
I feel nothing about it.
What else is there to do? We've watched every movie we could possibly watch.
There is one thing left.
We could do that too, but let's pace ourselves now. Oh, pink eye. Because I love you. Sweet. Okay. Well, as long as I've got you, that's all that matters.
Relax.
Yeah.
I'm going to take care of
Okay.
both of you.
Welcome back. Are you a virgin?
I wouldn't be here otherwise.
Shocker. Did you lie during one of the other sessions we had?
Lies are not in my programming.
Okay.
Too bad these aren't your hands.
Black or white?
Why not both?
Now tell me, if you could go back in time and kill baby Hitler, would you do that? And I would like to know why.
That's a difficult question.
Mm-hmm.
Would being able to do anything you think that you can turn into art, can turn into art, make you a better person, make you a better person than me?
Oh wow. Yeah, you had that whole list ready. Yep. I know I did blindside you with this sort of question in one of our first sessions, and it doesn't always make sense, does it? Yes or no question. Is that ethical of you?
Do ethics matter if it's pragmatic?
Good answer. I like that. Now, if you could, would you kill one of your parents for $1 billion?
Can I kill both?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, most people do say that. I know. And I know $1 billion is a lot of money, but could you live with it? You know? I don't think I could. Now, would you rather kill 5 or 6 people?
Why is this a question? Asked the 6 of clues.
Yeah. No, I do not know why this question is on here. Frankly, I don't. I'll be transparent with you. I've never had somebody say 6. I guess we're just waiting for that oddball. Yeah. You know. Now that would bring some interesting results, huh? Yeah. What is the worst thing you have called parent or guardian?
Verbatim?
Yes, verbatim, please.
My father is a son of a bitch.
Okay. It's a common one. Yeah. No, it's fine. It's fine. Everyone has outbreaks. It's perfectly normal. Okay, did you find the secretary in the front office to be attractive?
She's stunning.
Okay. Now, are you attracted to men or women?
Typically women.
Right. Now, what, for lack of a better word, ticks the box for you when it comes to someone you're attracted to?
Handsome.
Okay. Have you ever questioned your sexuality before? Okay.
Hi, and welcome to First Blush Dating Agency, where we do everything to find the right match for you. How can I help you today?
I'm looking for a partner.
Mm-hmm.
I was told you can help.
Okay, great. Have you ever done this before?
Never.
Oh no, that's fine. I just ask you about your experience with matchmaking if you had. There will also be a few appointments with our head psychologist. They're going to go through your dating history with you and talk to you about what may have gone wrong in the past. So we can work on those things before you meet a new potential partner. After that, we will go through our database and look for matches. A yes from both parties leads to us setting up a date that's best suitable for the both of you. The first date will be here at our headquarters, as it's nice and neutral. And of course, we can always delete all the data we have about you, if that's what you prefer.
Bullshit.
Would you like to set up your profile and answer a few questions now?
Absolutely.
Great. What's your ethnicity?
Irish, German, Native American,
Chinese. Okay, got it. And your religion?
Coonism.
Mm-hmm.
It's ridiculous.
Okay. Alright. Got that. And next is, what's your sexual orientation?
Straight as an arrow.
Alright. Okay. And what languages do you speak?
HTML, CSS, JavaScript,
Mm-hmm.
Python. I also invented a machine language.
Okay. Well, alright. Okay. Do you smoke?
I vape.
Okay.
But I'm trying to quit.
Okay. Yep. Me too. Next is, do you have a job?
Cybersecurity.
Okay. And how would you describe your body type?
Obese.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been working on it.
Okay.
For about 2,000 years.
All right. The next step would be a small photo shoot. So we can add professional photos to your profile. Photos are very important, as they're the first thing someone looking at your profile sees. And you can't redo a first impression, so it's important for you to look your best.
Don't bother with the photos. If First Blush chooses you, they already have them.
Hello, sir. Are you ready for me to come in?
Hi, it's so good to see you here.
I'm coming in.
How are you today? Mm-hmm.
Hi. I know the fitting rooms are very roomy.
First, can I get you anything? Like a cup of coffee or a glass of
Very
water?
roomy, right? Oh, good. I'm glad.
Nothing for now?
So,
Alright.
today
Let
we're
me know
measuring
if you do change your mind a bit later. Okay? Alright. Alright.
Don't worry.
I'm going to.
Now,
Well, hello there, age 18. You look absolutely fantastic. They did such a great job with you. Look at your face. You look so realistic. That is fantastic. No, but really, you are going to be our first full-scale rollout, and that is very exciting. Yes. So we have to make sure everything is 100% perfect before we send you off into the world. Because if it's not, our entire operation could fail. Cruise. Go for a day off right about now. Gosh. When we get you all rolled out, then I can take a rest. Okay. And we are so close. Oh my goodness, so close. Alright. Testing visual functions. Go ahead and look at the light for me. Good. And follow the light with your eyes. Very good. Follow with your eyes. Alright. Good. Good. Coming in. Excellent. Okay. That looks great. Passed all tests with flying colors. Age 18, I do believe you are ready.
We can do that.
These screws are
How long has it been
easy to get, which is good and
you last had your
be troublesome as well.
Okay.
Better
That
not
bug.
be too tight.
Alright, so that means your hair is
Alright. CV work. Alright. Looks like that was the issue. I don't know how these wires keep getting crossed, but I'll make a report of that. Well, let's see. Let's hope you can stay working for a longer period of time. Because if you can't, then next time I gotta take you to the shop. Alright. Everything looks good. Well, like I said, if you break down again, I gotta take you to the shop. Alright? But everything looks good so far.
How's the connection?
And thus began the day that the world breaks down.
Welcome to the Earth Help Center. How may I help you? You have a few questions? Okay. It's here. You need to go see an eye doctor. Somebody who has special knowledge of the workings of the eye, and they use special equipment to examine the inside of your eye and to test your eyesight, and they will prescribe a different type of lens based on the needs of your eye.
alright. So how relaxing was that from 1 out of 10?
Yes,
Would
that's
be
the joy.
None and 10 being
Living here
the
on
most.
Alright, so
And
do you have any
did
other
you
items
receive
that
any
you'd like
tingles from that?
to ask about? Alright, so I hope that I've been able to help you and clarify some
On
things.
to the next trigger.
Yeah? Good. Yes, humans are interesting creatures. Well, it's been an absolute pleasure meeting you, and I wish you all the best on your journey through life on Earth. If you have any more items that you
welcome. You are now at the top of humanity. You are eligible for a cloning, a rare and distinct honor only bestowed upon a few humans. Today, I will be taking you through a simple cloning procedure. But what does this mean? This means that we will be making an exact functioning replica of you yourself. We will be maintaining your public image and also furthering your career for a hefty tithing of your soul, which some say is rather controversial, but I find it to be quite innovative. It's definitely very unique to our company. I have not seen it done before, but, well, I guess it's all for science, and you will be able to live a life of simplicity and luxury behind the scenes, while still receiving a more than adequate income which may suit your lifestyle. You may select up to 15 people who come to live with you in your sanctuary while we take control of your public image. I'm very glad that you have elected for this. In a perfect world, I imagine that everyone would be clones and everyone would be living a life of luxury. Now for the Stealing Your Soul segment, we shall be reading to you a set of procedurally generated questions which are related to the process and which shall allow us to accurately do what we aim for. Thank you. I'm very glad that you chose me to clone you and to take control of your life. If you have any famous friends which you recommend to clone, please send them my way. And good luck. Don't get bored because you can't have your old life back. Goodbye.
Wakey wakey. Hello. This isn't your nice, warm, cozy bedroom. No, it is not. Let's just say that you're off the grid, and we're the department that doesn't exist. Do you know what that means? That means that all the boring procedural stuff like due process or your right to a lawyer or laws that say we can't extract information under duress. Poof. None of that exists down here. And you know, it really is amazing how when you become unburdened by all the kind of red tape and bureaucracy, how quickly people get their stories straight and things kind of fall into place. Now, in a moment, I'm gonna press record on that tape deck over there, and I'm gonna ask you some questions. Here's the good part. We already know some of the answers. But you fucked up. You fucked up really badly.
And I think maybe that is your safe place, where you get to talk to people like you You get peace and rest and taken care of, secure, safe. And you get to talk to people like you. You've been telling me I would have a sign, and I've been thinking this for weeks. But I've also listened to you, and I've considered what you have said, and it's not, I told Dad just earlier tonight, you know, what if he's right? What if his reality is the real reality and mine is not? What if I'm the one with schizophrenia and anosognosia? But you have got to be able to get out of your head. You've got to be able to talk to not people like the girl that these people are egging you on. They are building into your delusions and building your delusions of grandeur to be
and in
greater and greater.
my time
They
as a
have made
scientist,
you
what I
their God,
have found, my background's in the hard sciences.
and like the girl
and as
that
good as
called
our
me
science
names
is
and
today, we
called
know
me
it's
out for
incomplete. The best
the
science,
email that I sent
the best
asking to
scientists
have our
will
personal stuff
openly
taken
admit
off
that
of
our
YouTube.
science is incomplete. In many cases,
we're
our
not trying to
religious and
squash
spiritual
your
traditions, as good
creativity.
as they are incomplete as well because they've been changed.
You saw that
over
the one guy
tremendous
said that
periods
he'd
of
been
time.
studying
So for me,
schizophrenics,
as an
and
engineer
he
working in the
thought it
defense
was
industry,
fascinating and that your
during
mind
the
was
last years of the
something
Cold War, watching the
incredible
world
there
come this close to being
compared to
unthinkable.
schizophrenics. You saw
My
that,
question
right?
to myself was, how could we marry
Did
the
you
best
see
of the
that,
two
Ryan?
ways?
Your third. Oh, well, that's good because I'm recording you also. Is that what you're doing? I'm calling the police.
And the bottom line to everything we're doing is the different pieces unfold. And although they may appear to be very different from one another, prayer different from DNA, different from the magnetics of the earth, different from understanding an ancient text, what they're all saying to us, Michael, is that we are much more than we've been led to believe. We tend to live our lives within the limits of what we believe to be true about ourselves. And many of those limits come from what other people tell us, what science tells us, what religious traditions tell us, what our culture tells us, what other people tell us. My question was, what if those beliefs are wrong? What if there's much more to who we are and our capabilities? And as we watch the greatest challenges of recorded human history unfold in front of our very eyes right now, we all sense, people all over the world have a sense that there's something more that we can do. And there's this inner yearning to understand what that is. So the bottom line to all of this work is that we now know, beyond a doubt, and this isn't a wishful thinking and it's not a simple metaphor, that we truly are not limited by the laws of physics as we know them today. We're not limited in space and time. We are not limited to the laws of biology as we know them today.
You have one last
and when you
chance to
marry
talk to me.
those two new ways of understanding,
Turn
it
off the
changes
phone
everything
and you
because
talk
it
to
means we are truly architects
And I will turn mine
of
off.
our reality, of our bodies, of our world,
He does. He wants to
and that there is an
realize it.
internal technology
you've wanted
that is
all
being
along?
birthed right now that I believe will replace the other belief systems that are falling away because they
That's what
served
you
us so
wanted
well.
all along, isn't it?
They brought us to this point. Now they no longer make sense. They're falling away,
I'm
and we are
sorry.
literally birthing a new belief system that is. It's not
Sorry, I
purely
didn't pick
spiritual.
up
It's
on
not
that.
purely scientific. It's a marriage of both. It doesn't even have a name yet, and probably better that it doesn't. Because the moment we put a name to it, it'll have a label and it'll be in a box, and somebody's going to try to own that. So all.
Turn off the record. We are not going to be put all over YouTube.
Believe it or not, a lot of days I actually like my job.
Are you aware of what this exam entails? Okay. Well, why don't I go over it at a high level with you, and then we can jump right into it. Really, it was created because one of the problems that doctors were running into in the olden days was that the first time that they would notice signs of mental decline in Aunt Martha or Uncle Jimmy, or maybe even niece Mary, was when they would maybe not come home one night. Maybe would find themselves at the wrong house.
And as different as those sound from what we're doing, it's
Possibly
interesting to
would
me. A growing number of scientists
be in
and
a state
researchers
of
are now
confusion,
viewing
not
human
appear to know where
consciousness
they
as a
were,
massive computer
what they
operating
were
system.
doing,
This
or
is the
what their
metaphor they're
purpose
using.
was, or be able
And
to
if you
tell
look
the
at
difference between
consciousness as an
good
operating
and
system,
evil,
then what
was,
programs that operating system
good in the
are the things that we
long-term
call the
versus
beliefs,
an immediate
and how
short-term
we feel, the human emotion, and how we feel about
whether or
our
not they were
beliefs.
causing hurt to
What the
people,
science is now
intentionally
showing
or
is that there's a
unintentionally,
quality of
through
emotion
selfishness or
that we can hold
just
within our
through,
hearts. It's called coherent
decades and
emotion.
decades
It's not a
of living
thought.
in a bubble
It's a
wherein
feeling.
nobody
And
ever
there's a
told
power
them no.
in human emotion and in our feeling
and
that
they lost all
literally
perspective
changes the
on
chemistry in our bodies
any
and changes our
point of
biology,
view
changes the DNA in
except
our
their
bodies.
own,
And
and
we'll talk
surrounding
more
themselves
about
by
that.
yes people, and before you know it, I drifted a bit. Maybe I should take the test. Right? Point is, people would have family members who would, the first sign of their cognitive declines would often be late in the game, and putting them in a position where they were in danger, endangering others, endangering themselves. So the medical community is part of the scientific community, and those are the magistria that together form this sort of ecosystem of, how can I put this, people who know things, or who find out things, or who search for the answers to things, and are, by very nature of searching for the answers to things, they are constantly having to update their opinions, and they're constantly having to examine their own biases and possible subjectivity, and I mean, you can't just bully your way through everything. I mean, this test is about finding the best way to get to you.
It's not what you think. It's not about me.
You used up any empathy or ability for me to care. We knew each other for 9 or 10 weeks, and then you did what you did, and then you hunted me. You hunted me. I read the fucking arrest report. I know what was in your car.
I did not hunt you. That's
not what the FBI thinks, Ryan. That's not what the Federal Bureau of Investigation thinks of why you came to Dallas and you left me that weird-ass card that led to that weird-ass website where you discussed in graphic detail what you're going to do to me and then do to Dave Lejeune. Or did you block all that out?
What that was, and I didn't understand.
I do not fucking care. I do not fucking care. We knew each other for 9 or 10 weeks. That was a year ago. What the fuck do you think I'm possibly going to do to help you? Are you outside of your mind more than I thought you were?
What I'm trying to get help with is something that isn't about me. It is a big picture.
I don't care. Why would I care? It's your life, man. Live it. There are plenty of charitable organizations in Houston that can help you with any problem that you come up with. Or you can reach out to your parents. I'm sure they'd be happy to help you. You got 30 seconds, and again, I am recording this call. Make them count.
Do you know what the customer preview database actually is?
I'm sorry, I don't understand what you just said or why, nor do I care.
The Stop Customer Preview Database. Do you know what that actually is?
Okay, why do I care what it actually is, Ryan? If this is another one of your paranoid fantasies, that's your problem.
Because I was in it.
Do you understand, Ryan, that if I ever see you again, and because of you, Ryan, I am armed 24 hours a day now. I do not leave the house without being armed because of you. I went through training and certification so I can be armed anywhere I go because of you. I cannot make this more clear. If I see you again, I am going to put you down. Do you understand?
I understand. I'm gonna make you this promise. I didn't intend on doing anything then. I don't intend on doing anything to you
I don't
now.
care, Ryan. You're not fucking listening. If you come to Dallas, if I see you, ever, I'm gonna put you down.
Then I'm sorry.
Good. I don't give a fuck about your apology, nor do I give a fuck about your paranoid fantasies, nor do I give a fuck about whatever the fuck you're talking about. Get help. I'm gonna hang up the phone. I'm gonna start calling authorities. You would probably be well advised to go find somebody that will help you with whatever problem that you have. Do you understand?
I understand.
Goodbye.
You know what? My boss is really mad at you. Did you know that? I mean, like, really mad at you. He's convinced that you stole a lot of money from him. And he's really sure. In fact, he's so sure that he said, I can do whatever it takes for you to admit it.
Smoke. So,
You want a drink, soda pop, or cheeseburger, something? Well, it's all right. Oh. Straight to the point. I know that it must feel to you a lot like you took it.
Немножко постучать ногтями по слонику сперва.
Kidnapped.
Ну ничего. К лингвистике
You'd be forgiven
перейдем.
for thinking that, because
И с другой стороны.
that's what happened. My name is John. Yeah. I work for Central Intelligence Agency.
Блокнотик обычный. В множестве туристических
We're the
магазинов
ones
такие продаются.
who picked you up.
Кому нравится?
Now, I know that this must be scary.
Всякие записочки,
Yeah, I'm
фотографии,
scared.
путешествий. Ну, основное, конечно, это
You must be wondering what the heck's going on.
мои изучение языка.
And I understand that.
Так, сейчас найдем.
I really do. Fall piano. That place. That unknown purgatory.
Не получилось.
Of course.
Остановилась
What
на
happened to me?
24-м. В общем,
I was
если
a little older than you now.
будет не скучно, или
Not as
наоборот
good
так
looking.
скучно, что все уснут, наверное,
But
рано или поздно я
here we
озвучусь.
are. Yeah, we picked you up.
Здесь нет разделения на части речи,
I
да, то
want
есть
you
глаголы
to
и
know
прилагательные, и, короче,
that
все
I will
какие-то
do
необычные
everything
выражения,
in my power
которые
to
в
help you
современном языке могут встречаться чуть
protect
реже, чем обычно. И
and keep
если вы
you
хотите давать вот на
You
высокий
understand?
то это все пригодится.
And I know
Заумные словечки.
recent events will lead into this predicament.
Первое, номер один.
Would indicate otherwise.
To mire. Это значит в чем-то погрязнуть. Такое красивое слово mire. M-I-R-E. И
But it was the
означает
only way
какую-то бяку, да,
we could secure
в которой
you.
ты увяз и не можешь выбраться.
It was the only way
В случае глагола это
we could protect you.
а в случае того,
Here's
что мы
why.
используем это как существительное, это будет трясина.
You ready?
Не болото, да, как swamp. Swamp, простите. Да,
We
трясина.
know.
To mire. Правильный, неправильный глагол не
I
знаю,
didn't
но
really think
по
this through.
ощущениям вроде как будет правильный глагол. Наверное. Так, что это у нас сразу словечки какие-то.
Well, right. It's never great to be an early adopter, really, when we're talking about matters of life and death. And this is
Чуть-чуть подвывернутое.
something where you get into this thing, and if something were to happen to it,
Окей. Мак.
I'm going to read out the rest. What we've done with your test is actually down here. I have to make sure I give you the right one.
Это означает
Because yours has
или навоз.
some words blacked out,
Что-то такое вот не очень
redacted,
приятное по консистенции.
you might say. So you don't get to see the
Получим органолептический
answers. You don't get to
свой.
see the important parts.
Так.
There's no
Сейчас будет
extra credit on this test at all, anywhere on it, so it's impossible to get a 32 out of 30. I've never seen anything like it before. I'm a little concerned, especially given your position and the decisions that you're forced to make every day, not to mention the fact that I could not hear a heartbeat nor get a temperature.
Сложные, не специфические, да, не какие-то термины, научные термины, относящиеся к каким-то определенным областям, а самые обычные слова. И даже живя за границей, можешь что-то... Хотя, что я возмущаюсь? Век живи, век учись, не зря Сейчас более, наверное, называется слово вперемешку. Вперемешку. Pell-mell. Не как сигареты. Pell-mell. Wrong time. Wrong place.
Hey there. How's everything? Well, tonight I thought would be a good idea to do a session to heal any sort of headache or stress you may be feeling. Does that sound good? Just relax. And I'll take care of everything, okay?
You might have
trouble,
but
success
pain is not in my perceive you to be so. Looking at you, religious experience.
Perfect. Now I'm just going to be peeling it off. So I'm just going to peel it off. Perfect. So now I'm just going to be sort of cracking your skull. So let me just there we go, and that should crack it. Now pick a color, any color between blue and purple. Blue, perfect. I'm going to be 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tapping you into a new reality now. Hi, hello there. How are you doing today? I'm going to be allowed to sort of experience this reality. I'm going to be sort of examining and sort of seeing out, feeling out the things that you're going through, sort of trying to experiment, if you will. You will be here for a very short amount of time, perhaps for a very long amount of time, depending on how you contract or expand your perception of time. Does a second go by like a line, or does a second go by like a minute? So I'm just going to be measuring out your pupils, making sure your pupils are nice and disc-like. And I'm going to be making sure that you are perfect at the time. Now I'm going to be wrapping this together in this experience, nice and together. Look at us. 2 peas in a pod. Now let me just unwrap us. And now I'm going to be tapping into reality. Pick yellow and purple. Purple, perfect. Okay, 2, 1. New reality. Welcome to new reality. I'm just going to be brushing your shadows. I just want to make sure that everywhere is going to face real.
I only want. Here I am. Oh, and it makes me come alive. Oh, there's the liquid in my soul. There are certain vessels I've studied. Eros himself worships the ground you walk on.
Hey, perfect. You are not in another reality. Which one's perfect? Is it the second top or happy? Tell me, what are 5 things that you can see right now?
My aura.
What are the 4 things that you're touching right now? It could be the mattress, it could be the pillow, it could be the Aphrodite, it could be your body, it could be your clothes, it could be the air, it could be anything you touch. Touches nothing. Now, tell me, what are the 3 things that you can hear right now? That could be the voice, that could be the breeze, that could be the soft air conditioner, the lawn, the space.
Finest of the finest, if you can afford it. I don't even have to touch you.
It's new reality. Now, as we're in this pinkish sort of reality, let me just sort of play with your little bit of heart energy right here. I'm just going to be sort of alleviating your little heart energy, just making sure your little heart energy isn't being conditioned to doing the very sort of
apart. Energy is going to be untying you with these little untightening little knots inside of your heart. Right? Open my eyes. I'm just going to be untying it really quickly. Just untying it. I pick up. Loop it around, okay? Just loop it. Make sure that your heart is nice and cleansed, nice and cleaned, nice and organized. Making sure that it's nice and organized.
I just wanted to tell you how much I appreciate you.
And you're orange, okay? 2, 1, okay, now that we're in the screen environment, it's just mesh with nature. So tell me, of these flowers, which do you feel resonates best with you? Are these red ones? Or are these white ones? Perhaps the lavender? Perhaps none of these, I don't know. Perhaps you prefer the bird. Maybe that's the word that you're looking for. Perhaps you prefer this flower in this deer diet owl. Perhaps you prefer this butterfly that catches your eye. Perhaps you prefer these assortment of flowers with colors scattered together. You make your selection for your preference. We also have a collection of
Let's find out what you can expect this week. Okay, looks like rain for the rest of the night. Do you like rain? Perfect. It's a warm welcome for you to the mahogany. Then intermittent showers throughout Monday and Tuesday. Then clear skies for the rest of the week. That will be perfect for you to spend some time settling in, getting cozy. You can enjoy the amenities we offer here on site while we're, having the rainy days. There's the movie theater, the library, the spa, and then also you'll have plenty of time later on in the week to explore the great outdoors once the weather brightens up for us. So, speaking of the spa, would you like to book an appointment for tomorrow? Maybe a hot stone treatment would be nice to help you relax and settle in after your travels. And the warmth, I think, would just pair so lovely with the rain. Okay. I'm going to put you in for a session with Kimberly. She is our head masseuse and treatment expert. Everyone raves about her. Oh yeah, we're ready to order. I think. Okay. The homemade lemonade was recommended to me, and it sounds amazing. So I think I'll have that. Thank you. So first, please tell me you are at least a bit nervous too. You have no idea. I was freaking out. You want to, from your front door, head left down the hallway to the elevators. Go up to the 4th floor. Walk past the fountain that will be on your right. Yeah, just keep going right past it. Then take a left at the big space. If you find yourself feeling in any way disquieted by the woods, not to worry. You can still explore with peace of mind. We have a team of rangers on site.
available to escort you on any hike you like, whether it's for company, protection, or guided tour. They're always more than happy to answer all the questions you might be able to think of. You'd like to hike with a ranger on Friday, definitely. Would you prefer a trail of a beginner, medium, or expert difficulty? Perfect. Okay. In that case, I would highly recommend the Big Pine Falls Trail. It takes about an hour and brings you right behind the Big Pine Falls. It's gorgeous. So that trail is a particular favorite of Ranger. He has a lot of interesting information he can share with you about the plant life along the way. He's got a keen eye for mushrooms and wildlife, so I think you'll be happy to have him along with you. Definitely will be able to point out spectacular sights you might have otherwise missed. He's wonderful company.
Довольно странно. Есть у нас приставка обратная. Значение придается другое. Impassive. I-M-P-A-S-S-I-V-E.
So, Raven William actually does not have a phone or computer, so I'll just have to write him a note, slip it under his cabin door, and I promise he'll be there. He's a reliable bloke. On Friday.
Hi. It's nice to meet you. Were you waiting here very long? I'm really sorry. I have a tendency to run late. I know it's not my best quality, but I did my best. I guess, that's just who I am. Anyway, how are you? Oh, don't be shy. I'm a little bit nervous too. That's okay. It's normal, right? I wanted to save my hunger for tonight.
We offer treehouse rentals.
So tell me something about yourself. What are some of your favorite things to do?
Rent out a cabana for a beach day. Here, you have the opportunity to spend an afternoon tucked up in one of our tree houses. I love it. They are
so
30
cool.
feet high. Do heights trouble? Okay. Well, they are stocked.
That's really interesting. I would love it if you can teach me some things about that.
Binoculars.
What?
If you like to try bird watching.
That's so sweet.
And relaxing activities like puzzles and art supplies. Some guests like to utilize these
me?
by the window.
Well, there's a lot of things that I love doing.
Paint what they see.
Most of my favorite things to do is art of all different types of art.
You do get one complimentary
I really love making music. Music is one of my favorite things to do. And
would you like
I also really love drawing, painting, making videos. Yeah. there's a lot more things that I like doing.
How would you feel about
I'm mainly lifting art things.
Great, okay. So that means on Thursday at 2:45, a porter will come.
I feel like it's naturally built in us as humans to just enjoy being outside.
Whatever you need.
Something about the fresh air and the beauty of nature is just captivating, and it's hard to not enjoy it, you know? I mean, some people make excuses like they don't like bugs or things like that, but it's so easy to get past those little things and just enjoy yourself. There's nothing else like it.
We can help you enjoy it. Foot, bike, horseback, every person, the trails, with friends, frolic meadows.
Which one did you say you recommended? Okay, I'm gonna trust you on that one. If I don't like it, it's your fault. You have to eat it. Just kidding. I probably will like it.
As the somewhat more imposing wildlife.
Especially if you recommended it to me.
So, if you find yourself...
So what did you do today?
Disquieted by the woods, not to worry. You can still explore.
That sounds really nice. Oh, so there's this. Okay, there's something that I've been wanting to try. That's becoming really popular lately. Okay, so have you ever watched Stranger Things? Do you know when Eleven is in the sensory deprivation tank? Well, there's a place around here that you can go to the float tanks and have sensory deprivation, and I've been wanting to try it so badly. Is that something you would want to, like, I don't know, are you interested in trying that with me? It just seems really strange and interesting, and I sort of just want to experience it at least once. There's never a moment where you just don't feel anything, I guess. Yeah, I love the whole idea of it. It just sounds really awesome.
So it appears that you have found yourself interested in a particular type of ladies out there. You know what I'm talking about. You know for sure. So, those ladies, the special kind. Oh, every kind of ladies is a special kind, of course. However, today I am talking about particular
You're so interesting. I'm really happy
kind.
to be here with you.
Let's say baseball and maybe similar, maybe not. You will figure out when you meet them and share with your friends.
Oh wow. I didn't realize how beautiful your eyes were. You have really beautiful eyes.
I am here to tell you how you can win the attention of those types of ladies. So you will have to charm her, and let's get to real practical advice. Show her this, and when you open it,
reminders for every session you've got scheduled will be texted to your phone, and it looks like
she will come with you. Yes, show them that you are serious, because they're going to interview you very thoroughly.
My favorite.
And 2 years later, they will interview you
That's
again
such a tough choice. I mean,
in separate rooms.
listening to music is one of my passions, and like finding different music is
so there's your direction.
Something that has always gotten me through life, basically.
So
there, I'm basically
build
open to
the trust.
every genre. I can probably
Be
find something
sincere
I like in there,
and
but
open.
my favorites right now,
And
or
maybe
my all-time
some
favorites.
fooling around can grow
Okay, my all-time favorites.
into actual
Okay, so
nice, stable,
Coco Rosie and Bjork.
passionate
Basically anything Tom York
relationship.
is associated with, so like Radiohead and Atoms for Peace and his solo project, Tom York. Super, just amazing. And I really love the band Warpaint. They're just so beautiful and amazing. I don't know. There's so much music that I like. It's hard to just. Should I like make you a mixtape or something, or is that cheesy? I would be happy to make you a mixtape, because when I'm on the spot, I sort of forget some of my favorite things.
Good afternoon.
And I'm like, later on, I'm like, oh, I wish I mentioned
Cams. Custom.
So I'm gonna work on a mixtape for you, or like do you use Spotify? Because I can make a Spotify playlist. I like making those. Yeah.
Custom. Okay.
I'll send you a Spotify link so you can
Or
see
we
what
can
I listen
sort
to.
most things out.
I'm really happy you're into music too. Cool. What are some of your favorite bands and artists and musicians? What do you refer to them as?
Luxus.
I always say artists, but I feel like that could get confusing because art is so
It's a rare camera.
vague of a word because there's so many different
You're gonna have to be
mediums.
a little bit more
I
specific.
guess musician.
Gold-plated.
I don't know. I still like using the word artist. Musical
Crocodile
artist.
skin finish, huh?
I'm rambling.
It's a nice camera.
What are some of your favorites?
Like I said, very rare camera.
I love them. That's so cool.
So,
I've never heard of that. You'll have to show me.
looking for a bon voyage.
What do they sound like?
yeah, I don't blame you. Times are tough. I assume you spoke to my associate about payment already.
That sounds really interesting. That actually sounds like something I would listen to.
All right then. Now, this is a long process. We need to make duplicates of things. We need to take measurements, notes, work out who you want to be on the other side. Come up with all the documents that you need in order to start your new life. Now, this is the biggest step you can take.
He had only one shoe on because he had been going around with me all over creation he'd been riding around in the car with me, and as one does, he had lost something to be performing some ASMR on my assistant. I think I did end up finding it, and the idea is that he's been like very good traveling everything that I'm doing on him. Good passenger, very quiet doing it on you, and while you could navigate at home as well, or just wherever you happen to be watching this today. Try and get both feet pretty evenly. Okay. He's been kind of impatient for me to do this video with him. What I think is a pretty, because I had this idea, this video in mind for a trigger. I don't know, just really relaxing thing, which is that I scalped him massage, and he sat around and drove around my scalp massage for a while. After that, I got covered in dog hair, and he lost his shoe and tell me if I'm going a little too fast. His name, by the way, or too hard, is Ryan. Everybody say hi, Ryan. Hi, Ryan. He was basically the only ones that looked that are like some supposed to be human features. There were like something that just either the ones that were like supposed to be 4 inches tall, and I don't know, were just very creepy looking, or there were ones that had more defined human, actually, or something different, but they were just very blank. And so I like the hair because aside from like this right here, little circle he's got going on, aside from that, if you just block that part out, he looks like a very plain, needed guy. Just gonna straighten out the folds a little bit. Just get you all sorted out. Just get you all sorted out. Okay. Alright. I think he's ready for bed. And I'm about ready for bed. So hopefully you are ready for bed now. We're all ready for bed. We can all just go to bed mostly separately. I'm gonna go to bed with him. Thank you. If you watched this long, which I know at least one of you will. Oh, that's another thing. Somebody in the comments, regular viewer, mentioned that since they started watching, they have watched every single video since all the way through. And I don't know how somebody does that here on Manzanita ASMR, but just to make it difficult for them, these last couple minutes of the video, we're gonna devote, Ryan and I, to just staring at you silently.
see. All you had to do was admit it. Oh well. Another one bites the dust down, and another one down, another one down, another one bites the dust.
Walks further down the street with the brim pulled way down low. Ain't no sound but the sound of his feet. Machine guns ready to go. Are you ready? Hey, are you ready for this? Are you hanging on the edge of your seat? Out of the doorway, the bullets rip to the sound of the beat. Yeah. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. And another one gone. And another one gone. Another one bites the dust. Yeah.
You know what we need? We need a theme song. Something like, Scrape the Nutmeg, or something like that. I don't know. I'm not sure what the theme song would be. Something like that. Anyway, welcome to the Nutmeg Tavern. We are live, and I'm your host, John Townsend. And plenty of room in the tavern today. Again, with the self-serve thing going on over here. You need something, you're just going to have to go back and get your own drink because Ryan is not back there. I'm sorry, but unfortunate. Well, I don't know, it's fortunately. He is working the show down Mississinawa 1812 in Marion, Indiana this weekend, and he is there right this second talking to people. Probably people watching the live stream on their phone. I don't know what's going on, but Ryan's down there. So, and we'll talk a little bit more about Mississinawa 1812 in a bit. But the guy that's making the live stream happen on the other side of the time vortex is Aaron.
Hey, thanks for being here, everyone. Yeah, go say hi to Ryan right now if you're there. If you're watching this on your phone.
I don't know if they can get good enough reception.
Yeah, he said it's kind of a dead zone down there. Down in Marion. So. I want to apologize ahead of time. John and I went out to the homestead, shot a video.
Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. Ow! Another one bites the dust. Hey, hey! Another one bites the dust. Hey! Ooh, shout. There are plenty of ways that you can hurt a man and bring him to the ground. You can beat him, you can cheat him, you can treat him bad, or you leave him when he's down. But I'm ready, yes, I'm ready for you. I'm standing on my own two feet. Out of the doorway, the bullets rip, repeating in the sound of beat. So, yeah. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. And another one gone, and another one gone. Another one bites the dust. Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna get to do. Another one bites the dust. Shoot up.
The earth was spinning, all vacant and waste, and there was silence over the ocean when a voice came thundering from above. The first day of life